Yo, man, what it is and what it ain't, man. It's your boy BL Ratchet from the We Are Florida podcast, presented by Mix One Essentials, and I'm here today with special guests on the couch.
You already know what it is. Big bad bodyguard to the stars with all the cars, baby. It's what we do.
Facts, man. Definitely. So they say you the face of security, man.
I am definitely in the face. I'm on the face of safety.
Yeah,
in hip hop industry. You could definitely say that for
sure. So like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna tap into everything, but we really want to know everything about you, bro. Like, where you from?
I'm from St. Pete.
Okay. So how I was growing up out there, man?
Boy, I'm glad you asked that question.
For sure.
Boy, look at here. It was rough.
It was rough for you?
Super rough. So I grew up in a neighborhood called Harbordale, right off 9th Street. This is back in the 80s and 90s. I'm talking about now we're not white. No white person in America could ever come down there, but I grew up in the area. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was the only white person in there, the only white boy there, me and my mama. And we talking about back in Jed them days, Wonder Man, you understand what I'm saying? Romeo, this type of the crack was an epidemic.
For sure.
So man, you know, the city was just running rampant. So by me being the only little white kid in the neighborhood, boy, they used to beat my ass. I'm talking about bust me in my head with bicycle chains.
Damn.
I'm talking about put dog leashes on me. They used to take my skates, take my basketball, take my bicycle, jump me at the bus stop, jump me in school. Like, they used to beat the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time they were doing that, they didn't really understand what type of monster they was creating. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so coming up through them trenches, that crack era, you know, poverty-stricken, crime-riddled, you know, fueling environment shit, it just made for a whole special entity. You know what I mean?
So, like, I got a question, bro. Was you around for the St. Pete ride?
Yeah, I was around. Tyrone Lewis. I'll never forget it.
Yeah,
I was there.
Okay,
I was on the corner.
Yeah,
the only white boy out there throwing rocks and some more shit.
For sure. Definitely. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Coming up and stuff like that, like, was you in the wrestling? Was you in the boxing? Like, later on in life, like, once, you know what I'm saying, everybody had then got on you and shit like that, like,
no, I'm gonna tell
where
you
it forced you to?
True story. I started selling crack.
Okay.
Right out the break. Started selling heavy crack. Had a little neighborhood crew who was fucking with me back then, you know what I'm saying? So that made our little bond and beating me up after year and then coming up hard and shit like that. So I started selling crack. One thing led to another, man. I just kind of like put myself on, you know, in the little community and shit like that. And then headed to Miami for the plug. And after that, started booming that crack. At the height of my career, before the feds came and got me, I had 22 employees, 4 crack houses, and like 16 stoves.
Damn.
Burning that bitch, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, we were spilling that crack.
Yeah.
We ain't know what, listen, I'm selling, back then I was selling 52 grams of whip for like $900.
Oh, yeah.
Had the city in the stir.
Yeah, you had
man,
that
they trying to
kidnap
me. Bitch, they in the bitch trying to shoot me. They trying to run me off the block because I got all the word.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody going to Miami down there. You know what I'm saying? This was early. Like, motherfucker wasn't even thinking about even really coming off the porch. So now I'm bringing all this work back. Shit, they trying to like, they can't really, so the little dudes who was in the area, you know, across Childs Park and shit like that, it was, you know, setting a little crack here and there. But shit, when I started coming back to the block, then I had my soldiers with me. Oh, man, it was a menace after that. This everywhere. We fight with Arbordale. We fight with Childs Park. We fight with area. Anybody come across 9th Street? But same thing. We couldn't really get across that street either. You know what I'm saying?
Go across 34th.
Yeah, when we on 34th, bitch, we wide open.
For
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was like, it's always been in an enforcer. Like, I came out the womb fighting. You understand what I'm saying? So, that shit just kind of just grew on me. I played high school football, shit like that, but man, I just always fighting, shooting, ratchet shit, jumping, fold your ass up, on go. I remember we used to be on the block, and them niggas would pull up, they be like, man, fuck that, we want the cracker. My homeboy, them like, man, you don't want him.
You don't want the cracker.
I'm telling you, you don't want him. Bitch, we telling you, don't get him. Man, they be like, man, get your ass out there, Blight. Get your ass out there, Blight. So, you know what I'm saying? That just came, that shit came like a state motto. So that's really like how I got my name. Like, if you ever see like a real big fat person, they call him Tiny.
Yeah.
I was the only white boy in the hood, so they called me Blight.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So they usually be like, man, we gonna fuck that cracker up. Shit. All right. Whenever you ready, he right here type shit. Like,
yeah,
we
sure.
shit. I ain't, man, y'all rather fuck with us than fuck that man. That man go like we beat that man ass for years. That man ready.
Yeah, for
so,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? I always been an enforcer, so I'm doing that shit, and then I did 15 years in the feds.
Mm-hmm.
So no rat shit at all. Took my charge, saved the city. Cause everybody and their mama was buying crack off me. But it just wasn't in my genes to tell on nobody. Cause what we was doing was we was hustling to survive. We wasn't out there being cool. Yeah, we had the burps and the jury and the guns, and that was just part of the culture. But for me, with all my guys, I ain't finna rat on them, bro. I ain't finna rat on them. So again, I was the only white dude in the indictment. So the DA agent, he used to flick his lighter on my face in interrogation. He used to tell me, they're just a bunch of fucking niggers. Just tell on the niggers. We don't even want you. We just want the niggers. I tell him, but them my niggas. Them my niggas, though. We ain't doing that. And them crackers gave my ass 15 years. No, they said, yo, cooperate.
I'm trying to ride.
Yeah, go and get these 15 years. Yeah. So I did my time. I was locked up with everybody from, man, John Gotti, a Willie D from the Ghetto Boys of Marcelli.
Okay.
Yeah, he was Marcelli about a year.
That was lit.
Oh, that shit was lit. Willie D.
Man, I've been telling them hit all them old songs, boy.
Yeah. No, we had a good time.
Yeah.
He really laid back. We wrote a movie in there together and all type of shit. We stayed in contact when we came home. You know, he got on his podcast shit.
Yep.
I came home, got on my bodyguard shit. You know what I'm saying? We really ain't crossed paths yet, but you know what I mean? We still, when we see each other, you know, we tap in.
Yeah, for sure. Shit, I'm going to send this to him.
Yeah, he going to like it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Willie D. my dog. Now, he'll tell you.
For sure. So, like, you know what I'm saying? With your transitioning from prison to, like, getting out, how you transitioning to being, like, a bodyguard and shit, bro?
Man, that's a good question. So, when I came home, I took college and shit in the feds. You know what I'm saying? The dudes didn't really sharp me up. Like, I was with terrorists. I was with cannibalists. You know, people eat people.
Yeah, people who eat people.
You know what I'm saying? I was locked up with all these these different people. Like, they really soup you up in that bitch. Like, they give you an education that if you want it, now they give you a like, you can go in there and sit and watch TV all day long and go to the rec yard, or you can go in that bitch and really get your groove on. So
for sure.
I got in that bitch and got my groove on.
Yeah.
Network, man. I'm locked
you
up
was
in that bitch.
You was in them books and shit.
Definitely in the books and the law library. I fought my case all the way up to the United States Supreme Court.
Okay.
That shit hard to do.
Yeah, most
it took me 12 years, and they gave me back my money. I'm in the third federal volume 129. My case in there, but they ruled on my case. They said the only reason why they weren't gonna give me a downward departure is because I ain't cooperate with the United States government. They say you deserve one, you know, because of crack law and all that shit.
Yeah.
So we ain't getting it to you. You had a right to exercise your right and not cooperate with the United States government.
For sure.
We gonna do the same thing. You don't want to work with us, we ain't gonna work with you. Sit your dumb ass and do that time. And hopefully when you come home, you don't learn your lesson. So when I came home, my partner Shati, he on Main Attraction in St. Pete. That bitch was jumping when I came home. You know, I came home, he was like, you know, my big homie, we used to, you know, be in the same neighborhood and shit.
What year
together.
you came home, bro?
I came home in 15.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we had the new millennium indictment.
Yeah, I had just met you.
Yeah, you just met me. I remember coming out the studio. You drive up on me with the bicycle with your phone. Man, that's my music, man. Listen to it. But I just came home. I really had no juice. I was trying to get some juice. You know what I'm saying? But
sure.
Shati had the script club. I went to him for some money. He was like, bro, I ain't finna give you no money, but, you know, I got the club here, so whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying, just do it. So I started talking to everybody. Long story short, I just started doing security. She just started with a black T-shirt, and everybody started finding out I was coming home. I wasn't really hip on podcasts and technology and phones and Instagram, and I wasn't up on all that shit. So everything just started just from my face being gay to everybody know I'm solid. You know, like that's a solid, like that boy did his time. That boy stood in that paint. That boy ain't take nobody with him. That boy spared the whole city. That boy could have told murders and everything. That nigga, that was solid. So with that being said, man, all this shit started with just me in front of Main Attraction with Shati in a black T-shirt. Now I'm global.
Yeah, you definitely global now.
Definitely global.
They know about you, for real, for real.
Everywhere I go, they know about the kid.
So, like, let's speak on some of the big names that you know what I'm saying have, you know what I'm saying, secure for and shit like that.
Lil Uzi Vert, Gotti, Moneybagg Yo, Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce when she came here. I got Cardi B coming up in Vegas May 29th. Shit, man, it's a list. Rick Ross, Plies, Moot Boy, Coley P, Rod Wave, Jimbo, I'm talking about.
Yeah, you got some names.
Yeah, I got like, you know what I mean? Even just outside of that, Oil Tycoons, NBA Youngboy, NLE Chopper, like, yeah, it's some heavy hitting names, like the list long.
For sure. Definitely. So like, I know a lot of people probably want to know, bro, do rappers speak to their security?
I'm gonna say yes and no.
Okay.
It's definitely the vibe.
Yeah, it's
the vibe. So with me, I think they already booking me for my juice. They already booking me for the solidarity. They already know that we gonna talk about what we talk about. But you can't talk about that with, and I'm just saying, because most people do, you know what I'm saying, book white security for whatever reason. I don't give a fuck who you book. You know what I'm saying, me personally. But I know the reason why, because I hear conversation why they come and book me. You see what I'm saying? They want a white face, but they want a nigga too. You understand what I'm saying? So I know how to move. Whatever state, whatever city I'm in, I'm always going to be a local because I know how to move. I know how to speak to people. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't everybody got that talent. Ain't everybody got my background. Ain't everybody been where I've been. So you can call yourself a bodyguard. You could be Marine. You could be ex-police. You could have all these great titles. But if you don't know how to move with your people, you dead, bro.
For sure. If you don't know how to move, you got to move right, too. Definitely. So, like, let's speak on, like, the club a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What's the wildest thing you done seen securing the club?
Always shootouts. Always. Shootout. Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest. I had a girl have a miscarriage while she was on the pole in the strip club. True story.
Okay.
The baby just blood everywhere, just placenta just.
That is fucking wild.
Crazy, bro. True story.
I would have ran out that bitch.
I was like, man, she crying and shit. They talking about, man, Black, get the girl. What the fuck I'm supposed to do, bro? I ain't no surgeon, man. The baby on the floor. It's over. Like,
and this is in St. Pete, Florida?
Yeah, this is St. Pete. This happened in St. Pete. Happened in Main Attraction. It was years ago. Yeah,
that's lit. Definitely. So, like, what do you do, like, you know what I'm saying, if you on stage, you securing the artist performing and a shoe is thrown, a bottle is thrown?
Usually, where I stand at, I watch other bodyguards and how they work. Me, personally, I don't like how they work, but I can tell they haven't been trained properly. And that's probably what I'm going to do in my retirement is train professional bodyguards. But they always stand back behind the DJ. They stand back far away, bro. There's really ain't much you can really do because you got to cover all that space. And most of them dudes ain't in shape. Like, I'm in shape. Like, I run. I'm in the gym. I eat clean. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke. I don't drink. I really be on my focus shit. So to cover that space, for me, that's too much time. So I stand on the edge just for that reason. I could watch all that shit that I need to see. Because anything behind you, we already covered it because my men's is back there. So ain't no sense of me and my men's back there. I need to be right here with you so when a bottle is thrown, I can at least have an area or see what happened and we could get to it.
And assess it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, like when you do Coachella, when you do big shows and it's 30,000 people, ain't really much you can do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They say what they say. Bitch, you throw it again, but, you know, in my head, I'm like, what we really gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, we just got to, do the show. If you don't do the show, then we out.
For sure. So, like, what you think about homeboy security?
What you mean? Homeboy
as
security?
In, like, having a homeboy as security.
Yeah. No. That's the quickest way. That's why all them rappers dead now. Because what they do is, they be like, no, we not paying big, bad bodyguard prices. You know what I'm saying? We gonna cut this check. I'm gonna get my homeboy who's 21 or 22 with no record. I'm going to buy him a gun license, and that's going to be my shooter.
For sure.
It can't be your shooter. Mm-mm. He has no tactical training. He has no physical understanding about what the fuck go on when the bullets do start flying. You understand what I'm saying? And he really don't know how to handle a gun. He just know how to aim and pull the trigger. That's not professional. So that's why a lot of people end up dying. My biggest message to the people, if you want to live your legacy and pass shit down to your children and get into retirement and do other shit, man, if you don't book me, there's a reason why you got a homeboy and a professional.
Yeah.
These titles are important. They will save your life or they will take your life.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So just where you want to spend your money at.
For sure. So do you like securing the clubs, arenas, or outside events more?
Me personally, I like club. Arenas is cool. I done did all that shit. I done came from, residential condo shit. All that shit cool. For me, the clubs. The reason why the club, because this is where I come from. This is my community. You know what I'm saying? Me and these people, I'm the front person. You know, someone say you like work the door. It's the reason why I don't like when I'm there. I don't let nobody work the door. It's because I set the tone. You see what I'm saying? You got security who assholes. They don't know how to treat people. They don't know how to speak to people. You finna touch this man. You finna touch this man's wife. And they be having attitudes. The security.
Yeah.
Bitch, they mad like how I'm mad. I don't want to touch you. And you don't want me to touch you either. But I get it. But we got to get through this real quick because this is what we doing. You know what you came to the club for. To hang out, have a good time. So I'm going to greet you. I'm going to pat you down. I'm going to make sure you're all right. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to set the tone for happiness, and I'm going to get you in there. While other security, they ain't got no training.
For sure.
They don't know what the fuck to do. They be mad and shit, be trying to boot people up, be jealous, the hoes, the jury, and what they ain't got him. Look at the watch. We ain't here for that, bro.
So, like, if you patting somebody down, bro, and they got a phone, what you tell them? Like, turn around?
This is what I tell. I said, listen, you got two choices. You can either go back to the car or you can give me the firearm. They ain't going to give me the firearm.
I ain't give you my phone.
That's what I'm saying. They not never going to give it to me. So, you understand what I'm saying? But again, that's that tone. I'm not being an asshole.
You just
I'm giving you a way out. You see what I'm saying? I don't care about it. I ain't calling the police. That shit ain't my motherfucking business, bro. I ain't no police-ass dude. I ain't going to do it. You got two choices. You can take it back to the car or you can give it to me.
For sure.
I ain't tripping. When you come back, I'm digging in your ass. I'm up under your balls. I'm on your socks because I don't want you with it because my security in there. So say you get to fighting with somebody in there, my security try to break it up, then your homeboy with the gun, bust him, we got a bigger problem. So I don't care about the weed, pills, drugs, cocaine. You can have all that shit. I don't care. That firearm can't be in here.
For sure.
It's a neighborhood bar, neighborhood club. Everybody in this bitch related, cousins, friends, sisters.
Everybody got to get back home safe.
Everybody got, you don't want nobody call Auntie Regina and say, little KK got killed by Junior. Not everybody mad at everybody because everybody family. Why? I could have resolved everything and just told the man, take it back to the car.
For sure.
But then you got people who money hungry. $250, security gonna let you in there. Some of them do that. You can't give me $1 million.
For sure.
Because it's not the money. I don't respect money. I respect people.
All right.
It's a big difference.
For sure. So, like, I'm going to ask a question. You know what I'm saying? You say you don't respect that. So, like, if a girl come up to you and like, man, I'm trying to get in the club. Let me put some pussy on you.
One thing about me, boy, I get some more. I'll show you my DM right now.
Hey.
Boy, I ain't worried about no pussy. I ain't worried about no head. No, none of that shit.
They like, black, man, I'm trying to get in the club.
Man, listen,
Let me in this bitch.
Little baby girl, you know, we got rules and regulations. I need your ID and make sure you ain't got no file on you. Cause they be trying to put it in their titties. I had one girl had it in her wig. I had to catch it.
I'm talking about little dude.
Yeah. This girl had a whole compact 9 in her wig, bro.
Compact 9
Swear
in
to
her
God,
wig?
I caught it. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it does happen.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, like, what's the wildest thing? You know what I'm saying? You said shooting, but, like, you ever broke a bar stool on the bed?
No, I shot somebody in 2017.
Damn.
Shot him in the shoulder and shot him in the ribs. He tried to rob one of my clients. We was at Club Guilt with Rick Ross.
Okay.
We was coming out. I was putting everybody in the sprinter. He just ran up. He was like, he told my dude, like, you know what this is? So I came around the sprinter, stepped in between and say, listen, bro, we ain't even on that shit. I ain't up my shit or nothing. I said, hey, bro, we ain't even on that. Get the fuck from around here. So what he did, he was like, Crocker, I'll kill you too. But he ain't pulled the trigger. He just like he fake with it. Can't fake with me. Because where I'm from, the first thing they teach you, like, make them make you a believer. And that statement is, if they kick your door in and they ain't shot you yet, they playing. They don't really want that money. So show your ass. Do whatever you got to do to keep yourself alive.
For sure.
So if somebody pull and they ain't pull that trigger, you playing, bro.
For sure.
You playing. Because where I'm from, when people see me, people think like, oh, this is, a little white dude with glasses. Good. I'm glad you think like that. I'm glad you think. Because one thing I'm going to tear your ass up by to underestimate me. I got something to show you.
For sure. So, like, how you feel about, you know what I'm saying, using the N-word and, like, cracker and shit like that?
Man, I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You don't like what I said? Listen, you don't like what I say, you ain't get the fuck from by me. You can block me. You ain't got to follow me. You ain't got to be in my life. You ain't got to be in my world. Because my world still going to spin. My money still going to spin. I'm still going to get booked. You can do what you want to do. Say I'll post everywhere I be. Pull up.
For sure. So, like, July 1st, it's July 1st, June 1st. One of them, June 1st, everybody going to be able to tote firearms.
Big problem.
Yeah.
Big problem. I don't even know why the Senate even did that. It's a lot of people going to die. It's going to be a lot of funerals, a lot of flower bringing, a lot of T-shirts being printed. Florida already a gunshine state without it. So now you putting everybody with rules and regulations for a reason. Now you take the rules and regulations off. Shit, we already got young black people killing young black people. So what's the message you sending us? That's my question.
Big question. Big question. Definitely. So, like, it's this guy, you know what I'm saying, this rapper named Finesse 2 Times.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He been running off on the promoters and all that shit. You feel me? Getting into little brawls, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? If a rapper run off on the promoter, who you secure, like? The rapper?
So
club.
For me, that's politics. I don't get into the politics. That ain't what you paid me to do. I mind my business.
So if they go to going through it,
I'm on whoever paid me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even see it. That ain't my business. I'm on go. It is what it is. You shouldn't even started this shit. You know what you were dealing with when you booked the man. Ain't like you ain't been seeing the shit. So now we here. We finna get to the business. There's been a few times, like, me and Cole and P, we laughed about this like a couple months ago. We was reminiscing. Long story short, the promoter paid the front end. I'll take them all the way up to Savannah, Georgia. We get to the club. He ain't got the back end. But he's stalling. The club closed at 2. I'm talking about, man, it's already like 1:38. We done drove all the way up, spent all this money, shoes, clothes, all that. Get up there and he ain't got the money. Don't worry about it. I said, hey, listen, this is what we gonna do. Finna go in here. I'm gonna get everything out that register. I'm gonna get all these 6 bottles and we gonna come up out of here. Cole said, man, you for real? I'm dead ass serious. Went up in there, did just what I said. Got all the money out that register. Give me all 6 bottles that was on that contract, and we out of here. And I bet you bet not. That's all I got to say.
He ain't perform?
Nah, he ain't paid.
He talking about, nah, we ain't paid.
I just took one out the register, got the bottles, and we left.
So you feel like a lot of that shit, like, it be based off what you just said, like the promoters don't be having that back end type shit. Then when they hit the internet, it look like it's the rapper fault.
Right, but it just like they did Lil Baby at the Super Bowl. Man, you know you had to pay that man. You know you ain't had that man cover. You had the front, but you ain't had the back. He still came out there out of respect for the fans. See, and that would take a real artist. That take love from out a person's chest to say, hey, man, this is beyond the money. These people paid y'all to come see me. Y'all ain't paid me my money, but I'm still going to give these people a show. Like, men on men, they ain't got nothing to do with color or culturalism. That's just some real man shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why he winning.
For sure. So, like, even though you dangerous and shit, you know what I'm saying, you do your thing and securing people and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, what's a message that you can give to the youth, though?
Stay dangerous.
Stay dangerous.
Stay dangerous.
Okay,
I'm going to keep it 100. Well, it's 2023. 2025 going to bring a whole nother beast.
Yeah.
Don't just stay dangerous.
2025 is definitely going to bring a whole another beast, for sure. Definitely. So, like, even speaking on you dangerous, what is the most dangerous artist you think, you know what I'm saying, that you done secure? He might not be dangerous to you, but, like, to the public.
Most wild NBA Youngboy, by far.
Okay.
By far. He a good dude. He mean well. It's just, he got a lot going on.
Yeah.
He got a lot going on mentally. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot going on, you know, from the childhood. You know, I sat down with him. Good dude. He mean well.
Yeah.
But boy, when he feel like that pressure on him, when he feel like, you know, he being bullied or picked on, it's up.
It's up.
I respect it. Shit, it's up. Whatever.
For sure. So, like, any artist, you know what I'm saying, that you haven't, like, secured for that you want to?
Good question.
It could be probably like the OGs, like, you know what I'm saying, the Tricks, the JT Monies,
all of them, like Trina, Trick, JT,
okay.
all like it's all family. Like, we just all know it. It ain't nobody in the state of Florida who ain't been around, who ain't booked. Like, I got luxury transportation with a black SI, you know, the SUVs and the big Mercedes-Benz Sprinters and all that shit. You know what I mean?
I was gonna ask you, what all do you offer if I book you?
Right. So that's, I had those too. So, man, some of everybody done been in my trucks. Some of everybody done booked the Sprinters and shit like that. But to answer your question, I'm gonna keep it 100 though. Finesse 2 Times be talking that shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He good with the lyric. Him and Young Moneybag Yo.
Okay.
Boston Moneybag Yo killed that remix with Boston Richie. Like, just talk that shit.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Just talk that shit. So, but I don't really know, man, cause I ain't never even like with Glorilla. Like, I be on her trail. I got a little itty bitty baby crush on Glorilla. But like, even with her homegirl, Glitter Gloss.
Yeah.
I just did her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like trying to pick and choose on what artists. I don't know, bro. Like, I just work with so many people. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like, it just be a vibe for me. Like, I would really do this shit for free, bro. On some G's. Like, that's how much I love the people. That's how much I love the culture. That's how much I love the community. You know what I'm saying? I really do it for free.
For sure. That's lit. So, like, I be seeing you in different skits and shit, bro.
People say that, but the skit that went the 50 million views, that shit wasn't no skit.
For real?
For real.
When
yeah.
Damn, with Cole?
Yeah, that shit wasn't no skit.
You ain't know?
No, I didn't know. Cause see, I was going on tour with Lotto.
Right.
We did 50 states in like 6 weeks. Yeah, we did all 50 states. It was me, Saucy Santana, Lotto, Cali, Asian A, and Young what that boy name is? MDK. And Jay Young, MDK. And then I was locking down my house, so I had to go to Home Depot. So I went to Home Depot to get some shit. I just felt some shit on my ear. So when I just read back, slammed and put them in a chokehold, I almost blacked out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even know really what the fuck was going on. And he told me it's a prank. I don't prank, no, listen, bro.
But it's crazy that they knew. I felt like they probably watched you get out your car and all, but they knew your ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying. After,
like, they know who you is. Cole know who you is.
Right. Everybody know who I be. You know what I'm saying. So
yeah.
So he was like, no, you know what I'm saying. I talked to him after for a little bit, but I ain't never get like the whole full clip or none of that. But that shit shut Twitter down, bro.
Yeah, that bit done. You went crazy.
Dumb out for real.
I ain't gonna lie though. So how you feel about the other dude who be doing the little tactical responses on YouTube and shit like that?
You know, everybody got a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a gimmick. He got his little leather gloves and shit with the spinning the people around. That shit ain't real, bro.
I ain't gonna lie though. I feel like we should, you know what I'm saying, set up a boxing match with y'all too.
I'm with it. He ain't ready.
He ain't ready?
Listen, you see this shit here like Hulk Hogan. This shit here like 22 inches. That man ain't ready, bro.
Okay, but all right, I'm gonna ask you this. You know now, you know what I'm saying? You say you been shot before?
Yeah, I got shot twice.
Okay, you say you been shot. Here. Okay.
I got shot in my leg right here. Tore all that shit up and shot.
So, you know he do the little shit where you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, that shit ain't real. That shit is not real, bro.
Can you block a bullet?
No, absolutely not.
Can you stop a bullet?
No, sir.
Can you hide from a bullet?
No, sir. None of that shit going on. Once that shit on your ass,
that bitch
it's a wrap. Don't let it be no Draco, no 223. Man, bitch, please. You talking about all you got to do is get the fuck out the way.
I just want him to, you know what I'm saying, reenact some shit with a switch. But your ass dead.
Yeah, what you doing with a switch? Bro, you ain't like...
These just got switches, bro.
Bro, listen, even he did the little skit where he turned around in the car. And one thing I will say, make them make you a believer. That's a true statement.
For sure.
If somebody get behind me with a gun and ain't pulled that trigger, bro, we finna get in.
Yeah, you gonna get in.
Yeah, we finna get it in because you playing, bro. I got something for your ass. But when somebody really own you, and regardless if it's a hit, and especially nowadays, a big gonna get in that car and dome you, bro.
For sure.
I ain't even bullshitting.
I'm gonna ask you this, you know what I'm saying, before we get up out of here. If it's a female, you know what I'm saying, and she in a situation where a gun pointed at her, what's the first thing, you know what I'm saying? What can you, like, what's a couple steps that you can help her, you know what I'm saying, get out of that situation?
To be honest, the 2 points that she need to go is for the dick and for the throat. That's the only 2 places you can go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you want a quick reaction. You want to try to bring them down. You want to try to cripple them. You want to try to stop the breathing. You want to try to stop. Because you only got a second time because once that trigger's pulled, it's pulled. You understand what I'm saying? But going for the eyes, going for the nose, you either going to hit that bitch in that dick hard as you can, but whatever you do, you got to make it quick. But you got to cripple them. You got to cripple them fast.
For sure. So what's like the biggest brawl you ever broke up, bro? Because you know the bird be going down. The whole county, but you be everywhere.
I be everywhere. Shit, them girls be like
the girls,
back in that day, it was the dudes. Now this era, man, you have 30 bras. I'm talking about getting it in. It ain't really much you can, like me personally, there's really either 30 dudes, 30 girls, 30 whoever, there's really not much you gonna do. The best thing, like everybody know me for, I'm gonna hit your ass with that bell mace.
I was gonna ask you what that bell mace.
Yeah, that bell mace gonna get. I'm notorious. I would spray that bitch in church. Swear to God. But ain't nothing I'm gonna do with 30 people. Ain't nothing. There's no crowd control for 30 people fighting and throwing bottles and there's no crowd control.
You ever been hit with something?
I've been hit with a lot. Shit. I've been hit with a brick. I done been hit with a big ass pipe. I done been hit with a log. I done got hit with a hammer.
Shit.
I done got hit in the head with a motherfucking gun. A bitch hit me on my mouth with a Coke bottle.
All in the club?
No, just fighting and shit.
Okay,
Just various things that happen throughout, my career. Like I don't walk around like no big bag.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't carry no chippers. I know I'm raw. I know my wallet game on 1,000. I'm a man. You ain't even just, we ain't on that.
For sure.
But for me to just walk around, some club owners own like they do this too. They hire security, big security. I done had them do this to me. You know what I'm saying? We look good, arms and chest. They tell us like nothing going on in the club. They literally want us to go around and fuck with people. I don't do that type of security, bro. I'm not fucking with them people, bro.
They want you to go up and be like asking people what they got, like drinking and shit.
Just fuck with them.
Fuck with them.
Just fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Because most of your bar owners and shit, like, they rich. They got money. So they kind of like get a thrill out of trying to get some shit kicked off. But that ain't the type of security I do. And domestic violence, I ain't doing that shit either. Out there with your girlfriend.
I was just finna ask you that too. So if you after the club, they out there bumping, you know
all
what I'm saying?
All the time.
He trying to get her in the car. She trying to get this nigga in the car.
Yes, bro. This shit happens all the time. That's why get what everybody say. Blake, get your Blake. Man, I'm not going out there, bro. I'm not that. I don't do domestic. I ain't gonna fuck. They kill each other. I ain't going out there, bro. I ain't doing it. Because they gonna love each other. You know what I'm saying?
Soon as they get to the crib.
Yeah. I ain't, man. Fuck that.
So you ain't never had to, you know what I'm saying, you try to break in between a relationship and then they jump on you.
Nah. I do want to mention somebody's name, but she probably gonna kick my ass. But she good people. I'm gonna say this. And Charisma, we gonna laugh about this later. Charisma with a K.
Oh, I know her too.
Yeah,
she crazy.
Yeah, she crazy as shit. Her little boyfriend, they used to get it in, bro. And I used to have to break that shit up all the time, dog. Like, that shit used to be crazy. Okay. But that's about the only time, if we close like that, you know what I'm saying, I jump in. But every night when shit going on, they be talking, man, Blake, man, you security, man, get her. Man, I'm not getting that.
For sure.
No, bro. Fuck no.
For sure. So, you know what I'm saying, like, what's your vision behind all this, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying, what's your dream goal?
Bro, I'm going to keep it 100. Doing the 15 years in the feds, it took a lot out of me. It took a lot of my youth. It took a lot of my, I don't say manhood on no gay shit. It took a lot. So my definition for me of luxury living, of why I do what I do, is to have my personal time. Because I wasn't able to have my personal time. 15 years I had to eat and shit and
all
sleep
on the next bitch time.
All on the next bitch time. So I really just do it for my time, bro. If I want to go fishing, I go fishing. But my bills paid. If I want to take a week off and sleep in my bed, my bills paid. If I want to work for the next 10 years, I do what I do when I get ready to do it. That's my idea of luxury living, my freedom of my time.
For sure.
I don't do it for the jury.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I got the trucks, you know what I'm saying, and the Benz and the Sprinters and all that. I do that for the business. You know what I'm saying? Shit, my everyday car, I got a Chevy with some big ass rims and shit on it. You know what I mean? Dog boy. You know, I like ride that, but that ain't for sure. That's for me. You understand what I'm saying? But my vision for all this is just what I'm doing now, bro. To be honest, my freedom and my time, bro, my personal time.
That's lit, man. We definitely fucking with you over here. We are Florida Podcast. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need security, professional security, not homeboy security, y'all tap in, man. You know what time it is. But let them know where they can follow you at, you know what I'm saying, on all platforms. Let them know where they can follow you at, you know what I'm saying? ASAP, if they, you know what I'm saying, need security. Make
sure y'all book me. Big Bad Bodyguard to the stars on all the calls, baby. Instagram, Black_label_services. Tap in. Phone number 813-447-6242, man. Book me. Don't ever look me. Know what I'm saying? Fuck with me. Don't ever fuck without me.
For sure. So this is my last question to you. You know what I'm saying? They say you can secure anybody any kind of way, like on jet skis and boats. And talk to me about that real quick.
So, I got a lot of influential, clients. They got a lot of money, so these bitches got toys, whether it's, the slingshot, the jet skis. I done been on jet skis with the machine gun, the AR-15 on in the middle of the ocean. Like, this is what we doing. That's what they paid for. Literally, I got the jet ski. I got the jacket on with the AR-15 behind me in salt water.
In salt water.
It's what they want to do, so I got to follow them around and You know, they on the little islands and shit. You know, other boaters come up. You know what I'm saying? And people know them and shit like that, but they don't want to be bothered.
For sure.
You know, it's crazy people everywhere you go. So I got to keep people protected. Jets, planes, shit. Like I said, ATVs, man. I done been through some shit, dog, with clients and different vehicles, but the jet ski was by far some James Bond, espionage, black ops type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was dope. It was an experience. It was lit.
I know that shit was lit. Definitely, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep bringing you in here, just talk about different topics, man. We're going to do, you know what I'm saying, some, you know what I'm saying, We Are Florida, you know what I'm saying, part 2, part 3, part 4 type shit with you.
Yeah, the people love that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
everybody like story.
Because, you know what I'm saying, I know you got a lot of gems, a lot of shit to talk about, for sure.
Real.
Most definitely. We definitely fucking with you, though, man. We Are Florida podcast, man. Black Label Security, man. You know what time it is, man. Guns down, man. Put your fist up. You know what time it is. Let's ride.